I'm Jeff, and you are watching the NYC Corvette channel. And in today's video, I'm going to take you inside the C5, and we're going to review one of the 5 best interior mods that you could do to your Corvette, the USB outlet mod. As you know, the 97 to 2004 Corvette did not come with USB ports from the factory. So in order to have USB ports now, we'd have to use a USB to cigarette lighter adapter, use the USB port on our factory, non-factory radio, or hardwire USB ports into our C5. And in today's video, I have a bonus for you in the description. I'm giving you the tools, the supplies, and the step-by-step instructions so you can go out and do this mod yourself. Let's go.
Here is a list of tools and parts that are needed to successfully get this job done. You can screenshot this list. In this installation, you must have a C5 traction control panel that does not have the ride select switch in it.
Disconnect the negative cable from the battery since we're doing electrical work on the car. I happen to have a quick disconnect switch, so I would take this and move it from the on position to the off position, and that kills the power to the car, so we make sure we don't short anything out. Next, we're going to remove the traction control panel by lifting up on the armrest, taking the panel tool, putting it underneath, and popping it out. To disconnect all the connections that are here and here that are holding our traction control panel in. And while we're at it, we're going to disconnect the wires that are coming from the power port that is under the armrest. Once you get the panel off the car, you're going to bring it to a bench, and you're going to turn it over, and you're going to use the Dremel tool to remove the cylinder that's here. Then what you're going to do is use the 1-inch hole saw, and you're going to drill a hole from the back through the front of this traction control panel. Once you get the hole drilled, you're going to install the USB outlet. Before you install the USB outlet, you have to remove this panel using a very small screwdriver or the edge of a knife blade in order to be able to put the ring around it. As you see right here, that ring that will keep the USB port locked in. Now there are these little rubber covers that you have to be careful of, and they go back into the switch panel like so. So after you've installed it, you snap this panel back in place. Carefully snap it back in place. And now you're ready to bring this back to the vehicle. As a test, I had a 9-volt battery with 2 wires on it, and I placed it across the terminals and turned the switch on just to make sure it was working before I brought it back to the car. Now, when you buy the USB outlet, if you get one with an LED display in it, it has to have an on-off switch. because the wires that you're connecting to in the console are always hot. So that means that there's always a 12-volt power supply flowing through those two wires. Okay, while you're working on the bench, you'll have to create a wire that will allow you to connect the USB port into the vehicle. So I have this 10 gauge red and 10 gauge black wire, which I crimped and put connectors onto on both ends. It has an inline fuse. I would highly recommend that. And then from the wires that were cut off from the original power port, I put connectors on them, as you can see, so that we can plug it into our wire. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make the connections to the back of our USB outlet. And you can put the black on the negative, the red on the positive, and these prongs are marked. You can now turn the battery back on after everything is connected, and before snapping the panel back in, you can check to make sure it's working properly, and as you can see, it's reading 12.3 volts. Now we just tuck in the wires, snap everything back into place, and we're done. You can see, putting in USB connections to your C5 is a very quick and easy job. I'd like to hear from you. What do you use right now for USB connections in your C5? Let us know in the comments. And if you're looking for more informative videos like this one, subscribe to the channel and set the notification bell so that you don't miss anything that's coming up. Also, check out the videos linked in the end screen. I'm Jeff. This is the NYCCorvette channel, and I will see you in the next video.